sheriff's what?
The Oklahoma Association of Chiefs of Police.
So there's not any Russians involved.
So this is from the state of Oklahoma.
All right. I mean, like, you can't, no KGB or nothing like that or whatnot.
No, sir. The goal of the tribe is to help fund stronger criminal laws and drug education for our students and teachers to combat drugs in our public schools.
Well, all right. Well, y'all need to be careful. Make sure you don't let no Ruskies, get infiltrated there, and because they're pretty sharp. I had an uncle that married one. He brought her in by mail order. The next thing you know, he didn't have nothing but 2 mules and his sister Sarah.
I do understand that. No, this is for the state of Oklahoma. We're fundraisers for the organization. Would you like to make a contribution today?
A contribution. Well, I'd have to go. I don't know if I'm afraid to do that stuff over the phone because I'm just worried that the Russians might be listening. I don't want them to hear my credit card number or whatnot.
Well, sir, this is very safe and secure.
Oh, well, at least you don't sound like you're calling from India or Pakistan, because, man, those guys are calling. They tell me my computer's infected and whatnot.
This is headquartered in Oklahoma City.
And then there's a gal named Heather that calls. She wants to reduce my interest rate. She works with Card Services. And then I've got a lot of pain management people calling, and it's just hard to tell who's Russian and who isn't.
I do understand completely. Yes, this is based in Oklahoma City, and we're just fundraisers for the organization.
Well, somebody told me there's one of those Russian churches in Oklahoma City. Have y'all? I mean, how do you know?
I'm sorry, sir. What was that question?
Well, somebody told me there's some of those Russian churches in Oklahoma City. I mean, those.
Sir, this is not associated with any other organization. This is the Oklahoma Association of Chiefs of Police.
Well, now, but you got those mail order brides. I mean, I looked into one time, and they're cute and all, but you can't be fooled by that blonde hair and blue eyes and pretty smile.
We're just fundraisers on behalf of the organization.
Oh. Well, all right. Well, I got to go. My mule's sick, so I'm going to go tend to that. But,
were you wanting to make a contribution today, sir?
Well, I don't know how we do that, because it's just we got to make sure the Russians don't get a hold of our cards and whatnot.
This is very safe and secure.
Once you give it over the phone and then it beams up, to outer space and whatnot, they got satellites and all kinds of stuff, They get on that inner tube and they're extracting all kinds of data. I got a letter just yesterday said that my tax return may have been compromised. And, makes you wonder if the Russians behind that. I'm not sure that Donald Trump guy's not, part Russian. He's always marrying some girl with a funny name.
All right, sir, I do understand the hesitation. I can just get this out in the mail to you if you'd rather.
Yeah, all right. Y'all can send it out. We'll take a look at it, and we'll have to put, we'll have to scan it over real good and make sure there's not any Russians involved.
The top stocks for the drive are 55 for the gold and 45 for the silver. I'm sure one of those will be comfortable for you, correct?
Well, we have to look at it first and see what's up and make sure everything's on the up and up. And just drop it in the mail and we'll take a look at it.
No problem, sir. We do have smaller boosters of only 35 or 25. Would one of those be comfortable? That's kind of like asking me if I, like a corn cob, if that's comfortable. I don't know.
You know, until you go through all the sorting through and ciphering and making sure the rooskies aren't involved, and then when you get comfortable, you do something. You know, if you feel good all about it, it makes you feel kind of warm and fuzzy all over.
Alright, you can, were you wanting to donate any certain amount?
Well, you know, when we give it a good scrubbing, we'll figure it out. You know, if we want to do that, you know, we got to make sure, you know, the Russians aren't involved and whatnot.
Alright, not a problem at all, sir. I can get you some information out in the mail. Could you verify the spelling of your first and last name?
Sure, hang on.